All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have another absolutely beautiful, stunning watch from JLC. This is the JLC Master Control Date. This watch is available at CW Watch Shop, guys. If you like this watch or you're looking for another luxury timepiece in your life, check out the links down below in the description to CW Watch Shop. All right, guys, the JLC Master Control Date is a really, really impressive timepiece. Very beautiful, what I consider to be like an executive's watch. Just absolutely stunning. The polish work done on the watch is just beautiful, beautiful. Great sizing here. This case comes in at 40 millimeters from side to side, not including the unguarded crown, of course. You got 47.7 lug tip to lug tip is what I measured. Comes in at a very svelte 9 millimeters. Actually, I measured under 9 millimeters from the case back sapphire crystal to the top of the sapphire crystal here on the watch. Very beautiful. And you have a 20 millimeter lug opening. Let's bring it up here a little bit closer and take a look at the dial. Beautiful alpha style hands here, really set off nicely against this silver dial. You guys can see the Arabic applied indices there at the 12, 6, and 9 position. You have these dart indices all the way around. Small loom tip out here at the end of each indices. You can see a date complication is also available on this watch. Obviously, it's the master control date. And the frame around the date window is done very nicely. It's a little bit hard to pick up here in this light, guys, but the second hand on the watch is actually a deep, deep thermally blued treatment that's done on it. So when you get it out in natural sunlight and catch it, you can catch this blue in the second hand. It's very beautiful, very well done. You have the Swiss made down here at 6 o'clock. And that Jaeger Lecoultre up there at 12 o'clock painted onto the dial. Very, very beautiful. The polishing on the case is done extremely well. Pretty much everything on the watch is polished. There's some brushing done on the internal lugs here, as you can see on the bracelet. Nice little beveled edge. Bring it up here a little bit closer, and you guys can catch that chamfer there along that twists down to the lug. Very beautifully done. The bracelet is absolutely supple. I mean, it just feels so, so nice. Like I said, you have polishing done here on the outside links. The internal links are brushed, but they're actually polished on the very edge of them. It's done very, very nice. Really neat thing about this bracelet also is this is, oh, you'd think it was push pin or screw, but it's not. These are all spring bars, small spring bars, and it comes with a tool, so you can actually pull those spring bars out, pull them apart. It's very, very easy to adjust the bracelet. Deployment clasp here on the watch. Go ahead and close it up and show you that. Signed with the JLC logo there. Double push buttons. You can go ahead and open that up. Looks really, really nice. Scissor assembly, of course. Here we get to look at that beautiful, beautiful 899 movement, in-house movement, of course, from JLC. This is basically an upgraded version of the 889, which has been around forever, been used by companies like, well, of course, JLC, IWC, AP, Vacheron Constantin has used these movements, or the 889 variation of this. It's a free-sprung balance on this. They use ceramic bearings in the rotor assembly, so you're going to get very little wear in there. It's a 32 jewel movement. You can see that written there on the rotor. This is actually a 22 karat gold on the outside of the balance there. You can see it's actually applied to the rotor there. Very nicely done, or it's pinned onto the rotor there for weight and to just give it a much better look. The thermally blued screws throughout the movement. That's not done, chemically. That's thermal, so they heat them up to where they blue that way. You can see your JLC, your 5 atmospheres is what these are waterproof to. But just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, stunning watch. So JLC, guys, to be honest with you, somebody made a comment in my last video where I looked at the perpetual calendar, which was just an incredible, incredible watch. That's also available at CW Watch Shop. But they mentioned that JLC is basically the Swiss watchmaker's Swiss watch. So many companies aspire to do what JLC has done over the years. Not only produce some of the finest, amazing, watches, movements, everything like that, but to be able to mass produce them and make them available for the public out there. If you really look at the true horology that they've done and what they've created over the years, JLC is one of the top Swiss manufacturers out there. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and pause it, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then stick around because we do still have some pretty nice lume left on this watch. Okay, guys, here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Beautiful 40 millimeter case, and of course at that 9 millimeters of thickness, it's going to fit the wrist like it's not even there. This will fit under your shirt cuff, of course, nice and easily, under a coat. No problem. It's meant to be that way. It's meant to be unobtrusive and just an all-around beautiful, beautiful watch. Simple 3-hander with the date complication there at 3 o'clock. It's really all you need. It's just an absolutely stunning watch. Let's go ahead and dim the lights and check out the lume left on this one. Well, one of the things I kind of neglected to mention is the 1,000-hour testing on that movement as we were looking at that movement. If you guys aren't familiar, JLC puts these watches and the movements through a testing, 1,000 hours of testing, which is extreme temperature variations and changes, vibration, shock, magnetism, and they are also making sure that these watches are pressure tested to 5 atmospheres. So you're really getting a watch that's been thoroughly gone through. They're 6 position regulated on that movement, and just really impressive. They actually are tighter than COSC standards. In-house JLC testing is tighter than that. But really impressive piece, guys. If you're interested in this, check the link down below to CW Watch Shop, and you can get this watch on your wrist as soon as possible. All right, guys, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Thanks, guys.